My 26M husband wants a divorce but wants to stay with me, 26F. We've been married 6 years and have a 4-year-old son. Thoughts or advice? We separated 2 years ago. My son and I moved back to my home state and with my parents. We were constantly fighting before I left and it got really bad, so he told me he wanted a divorce. I was very hurt emotionally when I left and had a lot of mental health issues because of everything he put me through. I accept I'm also at fault for our problems. As I was healing, he reached out to me and wanted to get back together. At first, I refused, but I eventually gave him a chance. During this time, he found out that I reported him for not providing financial support. He's military and obligated to provide for his family since we were still married. So, he was forced to send me a set amount each month. He was soon to be deployed and I wanted to make sure he helped me with our son before he left. He was hurt, so I eventually filed for divorce and sent him the paperwork for him to sign while he was deployed. He was the one in a hurry to divorce. I told him I would wait till he returned. He never signed it and we began talking again and healing together. The case was dropped due to no progression. He returned a year ago and we've still been separated. He's selling the house and moving back here closer to my son and next month. We've grown so much and have gotten to a really good place, but we still have occasional fights. I have trust issues and become paranoid about many things, so this also causes fights. Because of this, he suggests that we divorce but stay together and keep trying. He says marriage is only a legal obligation and it shouldn't matter. He prefers to do it before it gets any worse between us. He wants to protect himself financially because he doesn't want me going after any new house he buys. He also wants to make sure he gets time with our son and that it is legally written down. I was originally fighting for full physical custody and possible supervised visitation because he was an alcoholic and never watched him. I've seen him get better and agree that he has every right to have his time with our son. I also understand a boy needs his father. He claims this is for me BC it will show me that he truly loves me and cares for me. That this will help me see that he'll always be here for me even though there's no legal obligation, like giving me more assurance. Thinks it might be better for us and we could also live our lives separately but still be together. I don't agree with this and told him if we divorce he's going to lose me because I will not keep trying. He says he'll keep trying anyways. I'll always care for him, but I'd prefer to co-parent and move on and be single instead. I see this only causing more issues for me and can't help but think he's just been manipulating me into getting a better outcome in divorce. Anyone agree with him and could you give me more perspective to this? I feel like I deserve better. He still calls me like nothing's changed and tells me he misses me and checks on me, which is very confusing for me.